Hey everybody, Big Tim here, and welcome back to Spooky Chronicles, where I talk about some of the spookiness that I've lived through or witnessed and stuff like that. I mean, it's up to you guys whether to believe it or not. I definitely believe in the spirits and all that other stuff. Part of it being due, growing up in the Native American culture and dealing with all that stuff. And my great great grandfather was a medicine man, and then I think his son was the chief of my village. So I mean, it's like you know, it could be, it couldn't be, you never know. So, but one of my recent experiences, actually quite recent, while I was doing the little Super Mario playthrough with Jay Hectic, which is my roommate. Um, like we were just in my room enjoying some beer and shit like that, playing some Super Mario Brothers, and I decided to go outside and smoke a black and mild. I go out there and puffing on that motherfucker like a choo choo train, sucking on that shit, and I guess while he was in here, because let me give you a little insight before I get into this. He kind of feels the same way. There's a lot of things like he's seen and witnessed, pictures flying at him and all this other stuff. And when I first moved in, like I had all my stuff set up and everything. I had my door open. I was just kind of like, getting my all my like equipment set up to record and stuff. And he was just talking to me about this, and like I got this really weird feeling. And then right down the hall where his little daughter's playroom is. There's this bad feeling. I mean, it looked black, like it looked darker, like someone standing there, and it looked pretty big. Like this thing was at least like 6'3". I mean, and it felt evil, and like he got all shooken up. He's like, "Do you feel that?" I was like, "Yeah, dude, I don't fucking feel good at all." We got a little shooken up, and then right when he looked, it disappeared. It was gone. Like I don't know if his ghost has been following me, didn't like my ghost or what, or maybe they met each other in the afterlife and they didn't get along. So I mean, I think I have my ghost here, and I think he has a ghost here, and they're both here, and they're not mixing well or something. Because I mean, that feeling was like, ugh. I felt fucking that shit felt evil. So, anyways, that's a little insight on that. So, he's laying down on the edge of my bed, and which is right next to the closet, and he's talking on the phone. I guess he felt something standing over him. He thought it was me. And he's like, "Hey Tim, you ready to do this?" I'm sitting out there smoking away, all buzzing and shit, just thinking about vagina or whatever the hell I was thinking about. And he's all like, I guess he told me, he's like, "Hey Tim, you ready to do this?" And I didn't say nothing, obviously. And he's like, "Come on, Tim, you ready to do this?" He looks over, no one's standing there. So he's all fucking freaking out. I come in, he's all like, "Were you just in here?" I was like, "Nah, dude, I was out there smoking my doobie. I thought I told you that." He's all like, "No, man, there's something standing right here." I was like, "Man, don't be bringing that shit in my room. I was like, I keep a dream catcher in there, in my room, and like nothing really bothers me when I'm, if this is how it works. If I close and lock my door and I have my dream catcher, nothing will happen. If that door is open or I don't have my dream catcher up above my bed, say goodbye to Big Tim. I mean, shit, that stuff is scary. So, anyways, so we end up going back to the game, just playing and stuff like that. And we're starting to pass stories along and stuff, and nothing really happened after that. He takes off, and I ended up passing out because I was drunk. I didn't close my door or anything, stupid me. And so I'm laying on my bed. All of a sudden, I feel something stand on the foot of my bed, like big. And all of a sudden, something just like laid down right behind me, like it was spooning with me or something. And like it kind of caved in, like it was Matt. I thought it was Matt fucking with me because he was drunk too. And he's not tall, but he's a pretty big dude. And I was like, "Fuck, Matt, what are you doing?" He's like, "Matt, what are you doing?" I didn't want to turn around because I didn't want to see something there. But I mean, if I would have turned and rolled, I would have rolled into this fucking hole or whatever, concave in my bed. And nothing responded, so I knew what it was. I didn't want to move because if I moved, I could have. Who knows what would have happened if I would have moved. So I was like, you know what, this ghost probably just wants to spoon with me, and you know what, I'm gonna let it have its night. I'm not even gonna bother with it. Not even gonna try to, fight it. Whatever the hell's going on here. So I just stay frozen. I was trying to go to sleep, but I was just waiting for this thing to either get up, push me off the bed, or like put me in a sleeper hold, or rape me in my butt. I don't know what it wanted to do with me, but eventually I went to sleep, and then I woke up a little bit later to something moving, and it was gone like that. Bam. When I was like, fuck, my door's open, so I got up and closed it real quick and locked it and went back to sleep. Nothing else happened that night, thankfully. And yeah, man, it was fucking. God, this house here is haunted. I mean, every time I've been over here, something weird or creepy has happened, and like we recently started videotaping that room because he turned it into a game room, so all of his daughter's stuff is now in her room, And so there's a chair in there, and I had that door open, and I had the camera that I used to record some of my other videos, like some of the actual like real life videos and stuff. And I had that facing my room. Now we watched it. There wasn't really much on there other than some squeaks and noises and a couple of shufflings and like something falling in the room. I mean, we looked all over. We didn't find any games on the floor or anything like that. And the chair, when it rocked, it made the quick squeaking sound. But I mean, you couldn't really. The only weird thing about it is that the video camera stopped and then started again. So I mean, I don't know. That's the only weird thing because we started recording like at 9:30, and then about 12 it stopped, and about like 12:15 it started recording again on its own. I mean, you have to push the button to play it. His daughter went on the camera and stuff like that, but it shows her leaving and it didn't touch it. She didn't touch it or anything. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you want to think about that. I just think maybe it just malfunctioned and then popped back on. But whatever was spooning with me was another story. I got plenty more spooky stories for you guys, and definitely will be sharing those with you. You know, some especially on the reservation. Oh man, there's some fucked up shit going on out there, especially when I was a little dude. I mean, now I'm kind of used to it, but when I was a little dude, man, I wasn't fucking used to no ghosts playing with me, man. That shit was scary. And then I'll talk about me playing with the Ouija board. Oh, yeah, that was a bad idea. But hope you guys enjoyed this little session of Spooky Chronicles. And I mean, if you feel something laying behind you and it's about to spoon with you, man, just let it do it. You don't wanna fuck with that shit. But check you out later, buds. Peace.